fridge idea. I'm gonna teach you how to make vintage storage trunks. Get ready, because it's time for some DIY. Why? Because I love it. These are the things you need to take out of the trunk to make a trunk. So grab them quick. All right, let's make a vintage storage trunk. So let's get in the trunk. All right, as you can see, I have a metal trunk here, and I'm gonna give this a vintage look. In olden times, people used to carry trunks like these, but made out of leather. Now, these days, you don't find them anywhere. It's very difficult to source or find one. And even if you do find one, it's very, very expensive. So instead of spending money on buying an expensive product, I thought, why not make your own? So we will convert this into a nice leathery, vintagey feel. Okay? So to coat this, we need paint. Let's get in the paint. All right, so we have paints here. I'm using acrylic colors to paint this. But because I'm going to make it a little leathery, I'm going to use this nice brown shade, paint a coat with a brush, and after that I'm just using a sponge and dabbing it so that you get this grainy texture. And once it dries, I'm going to do another coat and repeat the process with the sponge. Okay, looks like we are done. Now I'm going to add some stripes on the side, because most of the vintage storage trunks used to have these leather bands which used to protect the sides. So we'll take a darker shade and paint the stripes. It's a little tricky to get straight lines with a brush. If you're not very comfortable, then you can just tape and mask the area and then paint freely. And once it dries, you can remove the tape and you'll get perfect lines. All right, we are done with the stripes. I'll show you our vintage storage trunk. You can see because of the shades of brown, it's actually looking very leather-like. Once the paint is completely dried, you can take a wet cloth and just scrub the paint that has spilled onto the latch or on the handle so that it looks nice and clean. And once that is ready, you can put some stickers on it or write something on it to make it look more sort of classy and vintage-like. All right, so you can see I have some printouts here. I've already cut them so that they look like stamps and stickers. Now with the help of glue, we are going to just stick them in place. Now because I've done this whole brown look, most of the shades here are orange and brown and black. So you need to decide what you want to stick so that your trunk looks more authentic. Like this one I've placed right where our trunk shuts, and then we'll just break it in the middle so it looks like it's torn. And with that we are done, and you can see how we have converted an old metal trunk into a cool vintage leather-like storage unit. Looks fantastic, right? If you enjoyed watching this, then don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Also, if you try it, click pictures and post them on my Facebook page. I would love to hear